All right, this is another live. Going to be starting today. I have some new prompts. Oh, Sean, let me try to make you a mod. I think I can. I think I can. Let me see. Oh, that's my sheet. Let me turn my screen on. Hello. I think I can make you a mod. Let me see my mod. Moderators, because I know some people who don't really join that often. I mean, K doesn't need to be one. Sorry, I can. I can. I don't. I don't need King Muffin to be a mod either. Not Draco rarely joins. Mango can be one. Um, yeah, you can be a mod. I mean, yeah, you could view it that way. More of a It is kind of a debate panel. Conversations, yeah. I'm trying to invite you up if I can. I believe Jared's in here.
There we go.
Well, I got some pretty crazy prompts.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is Jared. Yeah, it's Jared.
Yep.
Yeah, it's Jared. Jared's ugly.
Yep.
All right. Let me start this one.
Go gadget auto click.
Sounds good.
Oh Jesus Christ.
It's about accurate.
Nice background.
Yeah.
I have one of Casey Anthony that says if you're pro choice you support this woman.
Yeah, I have something similar to that. I'm not sure you've seen it, but I have something similar to that. Let me go all the way back. I think I have a typo in it though. Um, it's got to be somewhere over here.
Ask us like, are you pro death penalty, capital punishment?
Yeah, that's a penalty, a punishment.
Yeah, like yeah. I always tell them, I'm like, okay, yeah, tell me what punishment has a child inside the womb like done to deserve a punishment of death.
Yeah. But they definitely won't unalive John Wayne Gacy. That's why I put this prompt. I'm not sure if you can say his name, but
You can.
yeah. Oh, we got some opposition, I think.
Oh well, I got left. Wait, no,
Uh,
I still don't have mod.
oh,
Hold on.
sorry.
Hold on, maybe I do. Hold on, I gotta clear some stuff. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, I do. I got it. I got everything. Yeah.
I don't think they're loading in, so I'm gonna drop you down. You can request back up. This isn't even the craziest one I have. Um, I wanted to do one earlier because I've been going like late at night up until the morning, like the last week.
Oh, well, yeah, both those people dropped off immediately.
Hello, Katana. Hello. Oh, what's
What are
going
your
on?
likes at, bro?
No, we're not just saying anything. If you disagree, why don't you request up then?
Hey, what are your likes at?
It's 3,000.
Okay.
I mean, we already talked to this person the other day, so we don't really want to entertain their nonsense. I mean, do you want to join, Megan?
Oh, you're at 3.9. Okay. I was gonna say yeah in the future.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, in the future, like before you start allowing people up, try to get like one. I'd say 1K to like 1.5K likes, and then start allowing people up on the panel. It pops up on the For You page more.
Right. Yes, I think 2 days ago, it was like 200 was the peak amount of viewers. Yeah, at one point.
Ew, that's kind of gross. You don't see anything wrong with this claim? That's just kind of disgusting and
Yeah,
foul.
you're pretty vile.
That's really bad. I mean, you just admitted that you would be okay with serial unalivers being allowed to live for atrocious crimes, and you'd be okay with unaliving babies.
All right.
Like, really?
That's how morally bankrupt they are.
I mean, I was invited to this live, but I don't have any debating upon this.
I mean, you can like interject if you want. Every
I mean,
now
I
and
keep coming across this live. You know, I just scroll through people's lives all the time. And I know y'all keep sending me like invites and stuff, and I'm like, dude, I don't have any debates upon these. Ugh.
you can like listen and watch then.
Wait, is this guy supposed to be like some type of serial killer or something?
You're on the live, yeah.
It's John Wayne Gacy.
I have no clue who that is.
He was a real bad serial unaliver back in the 70s or 80s.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit further. I'm not sure. I think it's roughly around the 70s. And yeah, you dress up as a clown, rape little boys, and just murder them. And he'd bury them under his house.
My jaw just dropped.
Yeah. So and these are the people, now not all pro-choicers, but these are the people that pro-choicers want to keep alive and defend.
Yeah, I would definitely go after this guy. That's just my opinion. Like, no. I would definitely go after this guy and try everything to put him down. Like, you want to do bad things to children? You're going to get something bad done to you. Close the door. I'm sorry, I have my kids in the background.
It's okay. My name's
Hush. I mean, what have a lot of people come up here and talked about upon this subject? Like, have people have argued about this?
Well, nobody really argues about the prompts I had most of the time.
Yeah, no, it's just in general, like pro-life, pro-choice discussion.
Right. All right, Nick. What
Why
is
people think?
Yeah,
Okay,
Nick,
so what do you mean by this?
Yeah, what I mean is that not all pro-choicers, right? This isn't an absolute claim, but some of them are morally opposed to unalive penalty.
That
So-
prompt makes zero sense.
Okay, so
What?
some of them.
Yeah, it's not an absolute claim that all of them, right? But some
Well,
of them,
are you pro-choice
no.
or pro-life? Okay, so you're pro-life. Will you kill this man?
Well, I'm anti-abortion, so yeah,
Well, would you kill this man? Yes or no?
I allow them. Yes,
Okay, so you're not pro-life.
that's a straw man in my position. I didn't even give you my argument. We're investigating yours. So, what is your age? What is your stance?
Well, I think the baby has no moral value until its gender is defiable.
Wait, I said, what is your age?
What?
Your age.
What is my age? Oh, 18.
You said until the gender is out. Wait, what?
I said the baby, I feel like the fetus has no moral value until the gender is defiable.
What's that mean?
What do you mean? What does that mean?
You mean defiable when you can find out when the gender is?
Yeah, like when the baby starts to like actually grow.
What do you mean?
Like when the baby is able to have a definable gender, then I think it is wrong to kill that baby.
Why?
But
What's the argument for that, though? Why is that justified?
what do you mean?
You're making this claim that when there's a
No, I'm saying what
Identify a gender.
my stance on abortion is. And I asked him if he would kill this man, and he said,
yeah, but
yes.
he's asking you what your stance is, and you just said your
What do you
stance
mean?
was if there.
yes,
Yeah.
I would kill this man, but I'm not
Yeah,
pro-life.
but that's not what you said to justify abortion. You said as long as there's an identifiable gender, meaning male or female, that that the baby should not be unalived anymore. What's the argument that it's justified to unalive the child before a gender is foreseeable?
Oh, it's just kind of what I think.
Wait, what? Why should we adopt this? You're not giving us any
Well-
justification to adopt this.
Well, you're saying that all pro-choicers will not kill this guy, but I will.
Forgetting your stance. I don't know why you're moving.
What is your justification? He's asking you, what's your justification that you said, word for word, was that you don't think babies should be murdered or unalive if you know the gender of the baby, right? If you can see the gender. Why is it justified to unalive the baby prior to the gender being known?
Oh, well, that's just how I look at things.
And what is the argument for that? What's the justification that that's okay to do?
Because I believe, like, that's just how I see things. Like, if you look at a fetus before that period and a dolphin fetus, they look the same.
Why does that matter?
Oh my gosh! Are you going to give the argument of why you think this is justified to do, or are you just going to give your personal opinion? I think.
Well,
should
it's
happen.
just
What's the
it's just
justification
my
for that?
opinion.
Like you're just
There is
begging
no
the
justification.
Well, then you're just begging the question and making a logical fallacy.
What?
Okay, begging the question is a fallacy, is a logical fallacy. You're just saying, "Oh, I believe this, but there's no reason why this should happen." That's just begging the question, which is a fallacy.
I answered that.
Yeah, but you have to have some kind of justification behind it of why you think this should be permissible.
I answered that.
No, you didn't. You just said, "I
did.
personally think." But that's not just because you personally think that doesn't. That's not a justification for anything.
I just don't see. You said pro-choicers will not kill this guy, but I
Oh my
will.
gosh! Yeah,
And I answered that I will. So
no, this dude no. He has no argument. I'm sorry, Protect, but this is going nowhere with that dude.
That was kind of bad.
Well, it's just like he kept going, well, my personal opinion is this. Okay, yeah, I don't give a shit what your personal opinion is. Give me the justification of why this is okay to do. Oh, there's gas. Yeah, oh, I know. Oh, he was driving me nuts.
Oh, I was so ready. I was so ready.
Oh, this is driving me nuts.
Well, if he's still here, I'd love to ask him some questions.
I was going to, but then as soon as he said, "Well, it's just my personal opinion," I'm like, okay. And like, why though? Why should this be allowed at this point? It was. I'm trying to get Cass. I'm trying to get Vegan to 1v1 me, but he keeps running from me.
No, don't entertain him. No,
No, I'm going to entertain it if he can refrain from you. He won't even. So he keeps looking at every single one of my texts, but will not respond to him. I'm like, why are you running from me, dude? I said all I gave him was the terms of is if he can refrain from using the Muller pregnancy, the violinist, or the alien species reductios and hypotheticals. I said I would entertain a 1v1 debate with him. I would entertain it.
Yeah. Dan the man, looks like you're not loading in. Okay, you're in. What is your age and what is your stance?
Yo, what's up? 20, and I'm pro-life. That's why I said like W prompt.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. This prompt, yeah, they will give the unalivement penalty to the child, but not to a serial unaliver who,
Yeah, I have seen that. Somebody brought up the alien reductor thing. What was going on with that?
Oh, so people will give like this crazy reductio that what if there was like an alien species that had higher had the capacity for higher rationale? That would you give them moral consideration if they were able to like, have higher rationale?
Yeah.
Because of the fact that human beings are the only things that have higher rationale and are able to display that.
Yeah, I don't think you're 18.
Maybe.
So then they'll give the reductio of, well, what if there's an alien species that were to come on Earth? Or the other thing they would do is like, what if you found out tomorrow that I didn't have human DNA, and I was a completely different species? Would you give me the same rights as human beings? I was just like, well, yeah, I would give you the same equal moral consideration and the same rights as human beings, but I wouldn't give you human rights because you would no longer be a human.
Right.
Well, I mean, like the whole legal thing is kind of you could just say that you would give them moral rights. It would be that simple. It's not a great like
Well,
yeah, you could just say
they're trying to get a got you on, like they're trying to get a got you, like
yeah.
Like they're trying to prove like, oh, see, like basically that's just what they're trying to do.
No, I know they are, yeah, but it doesn't work. It's a really weak like argument on their side because you could just simply say I would give them moral rights or moral consideration because they have like a flow or like they have like a future like ours or they currently have like a presence like motorcycle. But yeah, you could just say that
fucking kill the niggas that and kill the fucking packies like.
Yeah, we're gonna block you. Well, my answer to that, I would give them moral consideration because I value the nature of humans, right? So I would give them moral consideration. But the scenario, like if you discovered, like there's a scenario where people ask, like, what if like Russians weren't humans? I think this is an absurd question because Russian is like a specific ethnic group of humans, so you can't be a Russian and a human. You can't be a Russian and a non-human because people like Slavic people is an ethnic group of humans, so like it's just an absurd question.
Yeah, it's analytically it has to be true that a Russian would be a human that would follow, but like even if they just give the alien thing, yeah, it's still a horrible objection. Obviously,
it's a poor.
Yeah, you literally just have to say I would give them moral consideration because they have a presence like ours.
My answer to it always is this. I would give them moral consideration and I would give them equal rights, but I would not give them human rights. Because for you to get human rights, you would have to be human, right? So that's the only way. That's why they're called human rights. I would give you I would give you the same equal rights as humans, equal rights, but I wouldn't call them human rights.
Yeah, sure, equal rights. Yeah, you could call them equal rights. It works just as well. Yeah.
Oh, user, you can go now. I got it. And got it. I'm trying to take the. No, I don't want to block the word. I'm trying to block the person. Oh, that doesn't matter. You got muted anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I just blocked them. There's no point in entertaining them.
I gotta go, guys. So I'll see you later. I gotta go put up some equipment and stuff like that.
All right.
All right.
For work because they just called it a day, so we're heading out for the day.
All right.
But I'll probably start up a live when I get home from work.
All right. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, no problem. You guys have a good rest of your day.
I think I modded them by accident, but then I removed their mod powers. That was why. I mean, KK, you can join if you want.
Restart.
Probably with a new prompt as well. This was
I got one that says rape and abortion are wrong for the same reason.
What'd you say?
I got one that says rape and abortion are wrong for the same reason.
Yeah. I have one. I have a prompt that says pro-choicers use rape victims to justify the majority.
I got one that says abortion is for bops.
Yeah, I've seen that one before. Yeah. I have a couple other ones, some more controversial ones. If it wasn't TikTok, I would use them. Yeah, I might just restart. This is just one short debate that we had in.
Well, abortion isn't healthcare.
Yeah, I could use that. Wait, I actually have one based off that somewhat. So I think I'm gonna restart, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna get a new prompt.
Give it like 30 minutes before you restart up.
Yeah.
It helps reset your algorithm.
Yeah. All right, thanks everybody for joining. This one was a short video. We only had one person join, and his argument was terrible. I mean, in case
viability because of viability.
Yeah, in case you missed it, he thought like the gender made it morally wrong to unalive it, even though he doesn't even know when you find that out. All right, thanks guys for joining. I might restart. I'm gonna restart in like 30 minutes, maybe to an hour. All right.